Hello, welcome back. Last time I may have finished the Dream Hyper district of the Heartside, maybe. And I'm on to some lush place that I thought was Overgrown Linn, but then I remembered, didn't Madeline the Bubble look kind of like this? So maybe that's the place that I'm in. Can I identify any bubble sources? They came out of like some kind of fancy plant, didn't they? There are these switches that are like grayish. No, this is what Overgrown Linn was like. It had these weird momentum dream blocks. Maybe the bounciness is just omitted, or maybe it will start later. Okay, so Stellar Wind, we are still in the dream block section. And, oh, another portal! Okay, so that'll be the end of the subsection. Alright, got it. Ah, yeah, I'm bouncy here. How does the bounciness work? Okay, I have to press the jump button, that's what it is. So if I tried that, I would just end up here. If I tried a super... Yeah, okay, so like all the physics don't work anything like what I expect them to. So just... I have to just think of myself as being very bouncy. No, I just have to learn each individual move and do what makes sense for that spot. Oh, wait. Right, that's a super, so it's less speed than I'm expecting, so I'm misjudging my position for things. Now... Okay. See, if I did... maybe I want a wall bounce there? Let's try it. Yeah, that seems right. Okay. This is really weird and hard to aim. Okay, so then you want a second bounce of the same sort, or a different sort? That's a reverse super. Okay, so then bounce forward. I don't know what I'm doing with those touch twisters other than just touching them, I guess. I don't know why, but because they're there to be touched. Alright, so just alternate physics for a bit. Oh boy. The wilderness where nothing makes sense the normal way. Yeah, so that wasn't the way to do that. I have a guess about what might work. I don't know if it's the thing that the level actually wants, though. Nope. Man, this is just, like, really weird to do. Something about the color palette and just overall everything is making me have trouble seeing where I am. I think I'm gonna dash up left there, land on that, jump and super. Then reverse super on this, wall bounce here, get double dash. I don't know if that works, but let's try it. I don't think it makes sense to do it the other way around, does it? Oops. Whoa! Okay, so if I do that, and then this, maybe? Let's try the other way around and see if it looks like it makes any sense. By the other way around, I mean this. It didn't reverse. I think that'll just leave the one in the corner way down there out of reach, won't it? I'm gonna give it a shot, though. I need to be closer to start that dash. No, I think I really want to just hop over that thing and use it on the way back. That's what makes the most sense to me. No, not that. Hop over. Hop over differently. Because, like, I've more or less pulled that off, right? Most of it. Let's just take that preview here. So jump there. How far does an air super get me? I mean, that's the distance I go here, and this is close to the same distance? I think I can do it there, maybe. Yeah, it's really hard to tell what I'm being asked to do here. Yeah, that's a Dream Hyper. This one probably is too. Then there's a... what? And what's the story with that thing? Dude, I don't know. Okay, so here's where the touch switches do some... thing. Where am I? Wait, hold on. What's this section of the level? There's like a bunch of more stuff here. Okay, so I go down into that dream block. I'm not gonna pop back up here, right? I just go straight down. And then I have to interact with all this somehow. This is for the way back. Okay, so that's locked up. That's what the touch switches are for. I don't know why they're so gray. Okay. This is a lot. And then hope that wind is really strong, because I gotta be pushed. Well, maybe the gravitational pull of that thing will suck me in earlier than I expected to. It's kind of how the first one was. That's not what I want. Alright, well, I just gotta make sense of the first bit of this so that I can get a crack at the later parts to understand what they're even doing. I don't know, that doesn't feel right, but what else can I try? I mean, how much have I committed to the double reverse super approach? It doesn't feel like it makes sense, but maybe it is what I need to do? Ugh. Okay. Just like all of my reflexes have to be just ignored here because nothing works normally. And that's kind of hard to do. Like, I'm constantly fighting against how I understand the physics to be. So if I do this... I don't know, that seems like it routes just fine. Feels like that's probably the thing to do. But I didn't get my dash back. So there are two... No, the level wants something else. But this is what makes sense to me. It's kind of awkward though. But like, I proved it can work, didn't I? Not completely, but mostly? Like, if I touch that pink crystal, then it's all over, right? Let's try a different approach though. Just to see if it feels more natural. Okay, well that works fine, I guess. Then what? How many dashes did I have when I got there? 0. Can I swerve right enough that one dash will get me far enough to get this? I don't feel like I can. If I'm... that hasn't happened in a while. If I dash down and then jump... Maybe I have time to do that on the that crumbling thing before it goes away. After 2 dashes. But let's try to just have a dash so that I can bounce from the air on that. I mean, maybe ideally reverse wave dash on it. Ah! I need to be closer. Gotta say, this is a lot of air supers without any guide rails. But I am repeatedly told that you never ever do those unless there is a, what do they call it, jump through guiding it. It just does not happen any level ever. I should stop mentioning that. It's just weird that I keep hearing that when it's so obviously not true. Alright, well. Maybe I'm misunderstanding, that's probably what's happening. It's fine. I just... I wish I could judge any distance here better. Like, it's just... why am I having so much trouble seeing Madeline? She's kind of in the dark. And I don't know, just something about the colors here just makes me really be having trouble judging where she is. And how fast she's moving. Can I, like... Is there anything I can change about the visuals here? I can't see myself. Visual. Background brightness 115. Right here I can't see a difference between those. Room lighting. Whoa. What is this? Oh no. Floating point number. Not being, oh geez, please don't. Let's go with default. Room bloom. I mean, it's not really what I'm after. My own sprite. My own sprite is too dark. But there aren't any settings for that. Okay, fine. Okay. That's a thing, huh? Yeah, no, alright, whatever. Whatever. I'll just deal with it. Like, I don't really want to mess with the defaults, it's just that if there's a nice easy setting for this, I would at least consider trying it out. To see the difference. But I didn't find one. Now wait a weirdly long time, even longer than that somehow. Like, I am distinctly moving downward at the time I input my up dash there. I wasn't ready for the next move, so still don't know if that works. Ah! Just like, that kind of compounds with the fact that the physics are weird here. It just makes me so much clumsier than I feel like I should be. But again, just have to deal with it. Wait forever? Well, no, I didn't get that far. Wait forever. I still didn't get that far. Why isn't it reversing? Thinking too much about waiting. Okay, wait forever. There we go. That was a long enough eternity. I cannot make it in there with a single dash. No way. So I have to do 2, get on the ground, and then bounce while that's still crumbling, I guess? But if I do that, how high do I go when I bounce? way too high. And also not... Okay. See, that doesn't restore my dash unless I do it long, and this isn't wide enough for that. Dashing left to bounce on this wall doesn't feel right. What about down left? I'll try it. I mean, again, everything is unintuitive here, so that might work even though it doesn't look like it would. I do get a pretty strong bounce off the sides of the thing, and that would, you know, involve the level's main mechanic more than I was trying to there. Ah. See, there I waited too long. It's just... I wish my sprite wasn't darkened, or... Well, hang on. You know what? There is something I can do about this. See, but that's not even background. That does not really help. There's a button to... Here we go. That doesn't help! But I mean, it is the thing that's having the effect, I guess. Ah, whatever. See, I guess really what I want to do is desaturate everything that's not Madeline. Like, the colors all just blur together and I can't see because of it. I also can't feel because the physics are weird. Two of my senses compromised. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go by sound. At least that works normally here. No, I didn't wait enough of an eternity. Eternity! Alright, so... I guess that's the way. So I'm gonna come out looking straight up, and I need to be ready for a dream hyper there. Okay. Like, what is the... I guess I can wait a little while just before I input my dash against that wall to line myself up better. Yeah, that's the... No, not enough eternities. Need more. Alright, so just drift down here to about... Well, that didn't work. I don't know. I'm having a lot of problems here, and none of my attempted fixes for them seem to be doing anything. And that's a little bit frustrating. Okay, so figure out the timing for that, and remember the inputs. I know how to do it. Okay, get ready, get ready. I was not ready. I tried to be, I failed to be. Still not enough of an eternity. Spacing, everything just does not line up with how I'm calibrated. Well, I pressed the buttons, but I think I was still too early. Yeah, okay, so always be very late. I wasn't late enough. This is like one of the first levels in this lobby I played, wasn't it? This was like the second greenlit or something? I know Flying Battery was the first. This was like second or third, I think. If I'm remembering. I might not be. Okay, so Dream Hyper's not what I want. Super, maybe? Because that was a successful Dream Hyper, and it just took me into the spikes above. So, let's try Super. I wish I could do things. Like, all these failure points are stuff that just feels like it's not engaging with the level's main mechanic, it's just like failures for unrelated stuff. Okay. There we go, Super's perfect. And then I'm here, and I'm still alive, technically. Technically still alive. Okay. So, there's a one-way thingy there. Why is there a one-way platform? Because you want a Dream Hyper and then a left bounce into an Ultra. This looks like a right dash, because I think a down right would just run into the ground. So right into this. Straight down. Then I don't actually understand what's happening here. I'm gonna say it probably involves bounce down on that, right on this, left on that, into Ultra again. Right on that, have two jumps, use one wall bounce there, and then the two dashes, sorry. Then use the other to get up here. Dash through that, maybe do a Dream Hyper, maybe don't bother. Okay. So, I saw what to do once. How much will I remember? Ah. Like, is there... There has to be a better way to do this. I can't... It doesn't make sense to me this way. It's just like... It's too unreliable. I didn't get my jump. If I had to write out a description of exactly how the physics work here, I could not do it. I don't understand the nuances of what happens. I just know surfaces are kind of vaguely bouncy. Hyper and super trajectories are sort of reversed versus how they usually are. And I have to press the jump button when I hit a surface to get things to happen. But, like, why any of that happens, how it happens, complete mystery to me. Okay. Oh, I'm not actually sure what went wrong there. I felt like I made the right inputs. I think I might have had an up component in my direction held. Yeah, that's probably what happened. I was almost trying to do the right thing, but I didn't remember in time. Okay, so Dream Hyper there. Again, just these little things that just... It's my own unreliability. And not what I want to be stuck on. Huh. I was way farther down than I expected to be there. Once again, glad that I got so much Dream Hyper practice on the way here because it's asking me to do one that's just timed super weirdly, and I think, okay, so I think the reason I sometimes don't get the distance there is because I thought for a moment I could explain it, but now I don't think that anymore. Like, it's because I'm not close enough to the ground. It's like Ultra doesn't work, but Wave Dash does? Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know, because I was pretty far that time. Okay, well I did it. I didn't do the follow-up, but I did do the move I needed to do. Okay. No, I think it's because I was missing the Ultra, so I was actually too low? No, I was in that dead zone. Like, either a Wave Dash or an Ultra works there, but there's an in-between that doesn't. Okay, that's the way. Now, right, down, bounce. Ah, I didn't press the jump button. Right, okay. It's a necessary part of bouncing. Okay, I think I made sense of that. Yeah. Well... Ah! This is a lot of reversals, right? I was in the dead zone. Oh, no, also, another problem is, maybe all this is I'm always doing an Ultra there, but sometimes I'm buffering my jump so that I don't get the ground time that's required for the actual speed. Okay, that would be a much more understandable explanation than whatever I thought was going on. Yeah, just make sure to get the running time on the ground. I'm not bouncing, I'm just doing an Ultra. Okay. Great. Great. Press the jump button this time, but dash a little later? That was too early. Ah. Yeah, okay. It was just the Ultra thing. I was just buffering when I shouldn't have. These wall bounces are never going to be reliable. I'm just stuck with my reality of what they are forever. No, only until the room's done. Then I'll be able to see myself better and the situations will be different. Why is my jump not happening? I guess I'm just too late on it? Good. Do it late and bounce. Here we go. Okay, I'm here. Don't go so far this way. Okay. Oh, ah! How much later could I have been on that? Didn't feel like much, but maybe some. Wow. Then after that, the room is practically done? Remind me. Where's the spot? Okay, so assuming I could get the bounce to happen there, maybe my Ultra was just bad because they are variable speed. I might have just not gotten enough multiplier. So I think I'm wall bouncing on that little 2-tile tall thing left of the touch switch thing that gets out of the way. After that, veer up here and oh, unless it's just an up left dash with that kind of bounce. Yeah, that's probably a little more natural to pull off, maybe. I don't know. Hard to judge. Anyway, after this... Will I get enough height out of that to, like, reach all the way up there for this? I feel like that's unclear, but it does have an upward wind on it, so maybe. Just gonna have to hope. And I mean, I'll try for a Dream Hyper out of that, because I think that'll give me the most distance, just in case it does matter. Ah! Okay, I think I figured out how to feel. My eyes still don't really work, but at least I can feel things. Can I climb here? No, climbing is disabled. First time I felt the need to try. Just like in Hypnagogia it was. No climb there either. Everything is somehow both bouncy and slippery. No traction, all the elasticity. Whoa, I'm so low. That almost still worked, though. I think it could have, I just didn't make it. Oh, I was late. I was so late. Okay. Don't be so late. Good. Oh, I was very, very late on that. Okay, right. So I'm doing an ultra there. I just remembered not in time to do it. That's fine. Next time I will. Okay. Oh, too late again. Hard to judge where I am when I'm gonna come out of the block. Just the fact that I drift down to my base speed there is what really hecks me up. I always expect to be moving faster than the basic speed. Okay, yeah, so that Dream Super failed because I pressed my jump button too early after or during the dash. I needed to delay it more. I felt myself do it, but it only became clear after I thought back to what my fingers had been doing. I just feel like so many of these jumps are just right on the border of where I need to be to make them work. And if I'm just a hair farther back, they just won't. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. So what's with that spot? I'm never getting enough speed to make it all the way to the wall for the bounce. Not sure what to do about that. Just try again and hope, I guess. But maybe I need to change something. Man. There are parts of this room I like, but just too many things that just overall feel very unpleasant to do. That's my impression. It's just... the good flavor is punctuated by a lot of flavors I don't like. Okay, I got a good ultra. I should have gone for the wall bounce. Okay, so the trajectory says wall bounce, not the other kind of bounce. I don't even know if I can do the other kind of bounce. Like, it's just... I'll do the thing that I know. There are plenty of regular wall bounces in here that it asks me to do, like that one. I understand how those work. My only worry is it won't get me far right enough. But I have to pull it off to find out. If it doesn't work, I'll change. But it will work. Right here, right now. Ah, except that once. Same failure again. I pressed jump too early. Right here, right now. There we go. Yes. No! Just not enough ultra speed, and like, what can I do about that, realistically? I don't know which variable I poked the wrong way to determine that. It felt the same to me as when it worked. See, that gives me so much speed. But it just feels like it's less here. Oh, Oh, no, it's the not spending enough time on the ground thing again. Right, remember to spend time on the ground. Okay. It's that variable. I figured it out. It's much more clear to me that it had happened that time. This spot, oh, that overhang. It's one tile too far right. Another one of those things. I'm just absolutely irrevocably calibrated for that to be one more to the left. I can never get over that. All I can do is leave the room and try to forget about it. Yeah, no, didn't spend the time on the ground. Or actually, I think my dash didn't end before I had landed. That was the real problem. There too. Other way around though. Thumb's starting to hurt. Already? Yeah, it sure is. On the ground. Why? I pressed, but at all the wrong times. Had one too early, one too late, none in the good zone. I got behind, couldn't catch up. Ah. Reverse, please. You too. Thank you. But then... ah. Okay. Great. Oh, that. I am surprised that worked. I felt like I did it all wrong. But it was all right. Spend time on the ground. Oh, but I went too early. And there were other problems too. No, I think it was just that. Now reverse. Don't know if too late or didn't press direction at the right time. Didn't I have a technique for making reverse things work better? I'm not doing that anymore. I went back to just, like, following my instincts, and the instincts got better, but, like, I have a technique for this. Okay. Maybe I should start doing the technique again. Or maybe it'll just work the normal way. It's fine. I would rather it just work without me having to do anything special, so I don't know. If that's good enough, maybe I'll just stick with that for now. I never know what to do there. I'm like right there at the... okay, so is that the type of... That's totally the type of bounce I want. Oops. Yeah, no, that's absolutely what I want there. Like, the angle is just exactly right for it, isn't it? That won't hit those spikes, will it? It'll get awfully close. But I think it'll just miss them and put me in exactly the right zone for dashing up there. Where a wall bounce, my worry is it wouldn't go far enough right before I'd fall down into the spikes. I think both could work, but I think the up-left bounce on the wall approach is the one that the level wants. So let's try for that one. Okay. Oh, too early. No! Forever. Forever I will be not waiting long enough there. There. Ah, I wasn't low enough. I thought I was gonna be. I was fast falling, which messed with my judgment, so shouldn't do that. Completely my fault. I mean, who else would it be? I'm the only one here. Spend time on the ground, do this, Yo! Okay, that's not the trajectory. Okay, never mind. I want a wall bounce. That goes too far to the right. I mean, that was a worry that I had, but I thought I would clear them. Okay, wall bounce it is. At least now I know which one's the right one. Why? I've tried to do the wrong one still. It gets me, I'm so high to do a wall bounce there. That's like uncomfortably close to the thing that I'm dashing into. Like, it should work, it's just, it looks weird. And since it looks weird, I have trouble visually judging how I'm gonna do it. Turns out maybe that's the real killer move of this whole thing. Aw. Every room seems to have at least one. Ooh, I made that work somehow. Okay. I did it. I did it. I missed the dream hyper completely. Hey, the lighting changed. This is better, I can see myself. Thank you, Portal, you fixed my lighting. Alright, this is much better. Oh yeah. I'm missing everything. Yeah, see how much better it is. Perfect. All my problems are solved. Okay, maybe I'm discovering what my actual problem is those background vines are like the same green as the terrain. And the crystal's green too. But yeah, no, I like this, I do feel like in general I can see better with this. This is preferable. Oh, I was too far right. Okay. I got this. It is kind of funny to me that I take the portal lighting with me. Ooh, I was not in the right spot for that. I would think it would reset, but I guess the reset trigger just was not placed in the level or something. However that works. If I go like this, yeah, okay, well shoot, I shouldn't have done that because I liked it the way it was. That's fine. I got used to this, I guess. Am I too low? No. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I didn't do it again! I'm trying! I'm just missing my timing, that's all. And now I got this lighting again. Okay, well that's fine. Am I the first person who's ever died to that? And I've done it twice? No. Unlikely. Okay, another chance. Why didn't it go? I pressed... What am I... Okay, maybe I'm too early. That felt perfect to me, but... I got just like absolutely nothing. I just flopped out flaccidly. Did not make it where I needed to go. Alright. Yes. Oh, no. One of these crystals is like extra glowy under these lighting conditions, or the area it leaves behind. Ah. Alright, I'm losing it. fine. Put it back to how I'm used to, just in case that makes a difference. It doesn't. Not a positive one, at least. Nope. I think I'm just kind of checked out of this part of the level because, like, I've done it. It's finished. It's just... it unfinishes itself if the later part doesn't happen. Here we go. When I'm here, I check back in. Yes, yes, okay. So it's just impossible completely to do a Dream Hyper there. No inputs make any difference, therefore I'm gonna try for a Dream Jump and a Dash and hope the portal sucks me in. Because, like, Dream Hyper is just... I am seeing zero sign that it's even possible there. Every attempt I made has resulted in the exact same thing, just nothing whatsoever. Like, I'm doing it fine in these spots. I know how to do it, it's just there, it doesn't exist anymore. Alright, fine. Gotta say it, Dream Hypers and Supers now feel really fantastic to pull off, now that I've, like, learned how to actually make them work. Just here it doesn't. There we go, just do a Dream Jump, because the Hyper is non-functional for whatever reason. Can't go back. Okay. I think I'm in a little intermission here. So let me go forward until I see the next flag. Why would I do that? No, this is a stopping point. No, that's where I stop. Okay. So, don't know what to prepare for next time, and that's fine. I'll prepare and do it then, and it'll be a great time. I'll see you then.